A previous video we have seen Agni Sukta 4th mantra with its explanation. That video link is given in description box. In this video we are going to see Agni Sukta 5th mantra with its explanation. Agni Sukta 5th mantra. Om Agni Hota Kavi Krutu Satya Chitra Shravastama Devo Deve Bhira Agmata. Translation. Hey Agni Dev, you are the provider of Havi, the motivator of the combined power of knowledge and action, the true form and the unique form. You come to this yajna with the gods. Explanation. Agni, he is the one who gives speed to all. Hota, he is the performer of all yajnas. It is only by the grace of the God that we become the medium of those yajna and the see completion of those yajnas. If the creation of yajna, then the Supreme Lord is obvious. Kavi Krutu, he is the doer of all actions. That is why there is no imperfection in his creation. Purnam Mada, Purnam Idam. The Lord is complete. So the Srishti Yajna had to be completed. Many deficiencies seem to be the coming, earthquake, etc. seem fatal. Many glands in the body seem to be useless. We do not know the use of many animals and plants, but the more our knowledge increases, the more the world will seem complete to us. He is omniscient, the one who created and showed the atoms and their best qualities, the one who preaches the all-knowledgeable Vedas, the one who shows the best things of creation by making atom, etc. That is the poet, omniscient God. And the physical fire has also been shown to travel in the different country by being artistic with gross and subtle substances. We get example of perfection of the Lord by this verse of Sri Ishobnishad. Om Purnam Mada Purnam Idam Purnata Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnam Madaya Purnam Mevava Shishyate. The personality of Godhead is a perfect and complete, and because he is completely perfect, all things emanating from him, such as this phenomenal world, are fully equipped with perfection. Whatever arises from the Absolute is also absolute in itself, because it is the absolute whole. Even though so many absolute units emanate from it, it remains in absolute balance. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has immense potency, which are all as perfect as him. Thus, this wonderful world is also complete in itself. The 24 elements of which this material universe is a temporary manifestation are arranged to produce everything necessary for the maintenance and substance of this universe. No other entity in the universe needs to make extra effort to maintain the universe. The universe functions on its own time scale, which is determined by the energy of the absolute whole. And when the program is complete, this temporal manifestation will be destroyed by the absolute order of the absolute whole. If in this human life of perfect consciousness the living entity does not realize his perfection in relation to the absolute whole, he loses the chance to realize his perfection, and he is again put into the evolutionary cycle by the material nature. Because we do not know that nature has a perfect arrangement for our maintenance, we try to create a so-called perfect life of sense enjoyment by using the resources of nature. Because living entity cannot enjoy the life of senses without being attached to the absolute whole. The illusionary life of sense enjoyment is illusionary. The hand of a body is a complete unit only so long as it is connected with the whole body. When the arm is detached from the body, it may appear to be a hand, but in reality it does not have any of the capabilities of a hand. Similarly, living beings are an integral part of the absolute whole. If they are separated from the absolute whole, the illusionary representation of the absolute cannot satisfy them completely. The fullness of human life can be realized only when one is engaged in the service of the absolute. All service in this world, whether social, political, communal, international, or even interplanetary, will remain incomplete unless they are in harmony with the absolute totality. When everything joins with the perfect whole, the joined parts also become complete in themselves. Satya is the Lord Satya, the form of the true Shrut or Sastu Bhava. He resides in the gentleman. Because of omnipresence, in spite of being everywhere, he is published in the holy rivers. Chitra Shravastama. He is the giver of knowledge of the Vedas in the beginning of the creation. His way of giving knowledge is also amazing. Being situated in the heart, they illuminate the pure heart without any effort. The Lord Shravastama is extremely accomplished, or is the Lord most knowledgeable. Brahman is the absolute of infinite knowledge. The transcendental qualities of the Lord have been described by Vedvyas in the first verse of the first canto of the Bhagavatam. He says, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Jalma Dasya Yata Anyata Itarata Arteshu Abhigya Swarat Tene Brahma Ruda Ya Adi Kave Muhanti Yat Suraya Tejo Vari Murdam Yata Vinmaya Yatra Trisarga Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimai. Translation. O my Lord Sri Krishna, son of Vasudev, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon the Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the prime level cause of all causes of the creation, substances and destruction of the manifested universes. And he is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusionary representations of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusionary representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Deva, the worshipper of all divine quality, the Lord of light. Devi, with the gods, Agmata comes. That is when God resides in the heart, all the divine qualities automatically emerge in us. Devi, through divine qualities, Lord come in us. That means the way to attain God is that we should make our behavior God-like. Our behavior should not be like demons. The more we adopt divinity, the more we will be closer to God. In this way, just as all the deities appear in the yajna with the appeal of the fire god, in the same way, by invoking the supreme God, Lord Sri Krishna, in the yajna, in the form of the heart, all the deities automatically appear. In such way, we have seen Agni Sukta, 5th mantra, with its explanation. To get such more information and enlighten yourself, subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.